everyone, it's Cassie, and this week I wanted to show you something that I kind of worked on this week myself. And you guys probably know I have a bunch of math kits. That's the thing that I love to create and share with teachers. And lately I've been trying to make them a little bit more digital friendly, just in case, you know, some teachers, as we're going back and having our new normal, just in case they need those a little bit less hands-on and a little bit more digital. So one of the activities I had was an I Have Who Has game, and I know that all of you probably have lots of these games, and I love these kind of games because the kids love them. You can quickly pass out the cards, then you go through the series, everyone's engaged, and then if you want to play again, you could just mix them all up, and then the kids get to have a different card and a different practice experience, and then you can even play like Let's Beat Our Time. Well, I wanted to make something that was like that, but I wanted it to be a game that everybody could play online. So you can do this through a Zoom call, or you can just do it, you know, everybody meet up and at a given time and let's play together. You can use it in class. So it basically, you can use it in the same way. It just eliminates the need to make the copies and to pass them out and all of that. So let me show you what I came up with. So here is the paper-based copy, and this one prints 2 to a page. And I went into Google Slides and I opened up just a blank document. So what you need to do is just kind of delete all of that and start from scratch. And how this game is going to work is when students come into the file, they're going to claim a slide. So I'm just going to put a little text box right here that says claimed by, and then when the student gets on this slide, they're going to type their name in, and then the other students will know that's theirs. So that is set up, and now all I'm going to do is use my snipping tool to copy and paste the different cards right on here. So let me find it. Okay, so I'm going to use my snipping tool, and I am going to snip out the first card and then paste it onto the slide. So I'm just going to paste it really fast, and that's it. So once you have that done, you can duplicate it so you don't have to add a text box. In fact, I'm going to delete that, and I'm going to duplicate it before I have that so I don't have to waste time deleting. And however many cards you have is how many slides you'll need. So let's say that I had 17. So then now I'm going to move to the next one, and I am going to use my screen snipping tool again to get the next one. And I'm going to continue doing this until I have a screenshot of all of my different cards for the I Have Who Has game. So keep going in that way, and I'm going to press pause on the record and get a few more. Okay, I'm back, and I started copying and pasting a bunch more, and then I was like, why am I doing this? I've already done it once whenever I digitized that I Have Who Has. So I just opened up that one instead to show you. And so you can see, I mean, I did make mine a little bit fancier because it's a part of one of my products, but you do not have to make it fancy for your students. And this one, I also wanted them to be able to utilize the place value systems in order to compare the numbers, and that's why I have these draggable numbers and points. But typically on any I Have Who Has game, you don't need any kind of draggable components. You literally just need the card. And so here is my claimed by, where they'll type in their name. Okay, so once you have all of your cards together, you're ready to play the game. But you want to be careful, because typically when we make these Google Slides resources and we share them with the students in Google Classroom, we click the button that says make students own copy, and we do not want to do that. We want the students to be able to edit it all together. So when you're in Classroom, let's see if I can open it really fast, and you go to create that new product, or the new activity, I mean. So I'm on the classwork tab and I'm clicking create an assignment. Then you still can get your assignment from Google Classroom. You can get it from your Google Drive. And so my Drive, and let's see, here it is. So I'm going to add it. And then this is what you want to be careful of. Where it says students can view file, you don't want that, but you also don't want them to have their own copy, because we want all of the students to go into this file and to claim their slides. So make sure you click students can edit file. Okay, so now everybody, when they click on that, they're going to come into here and they're going to scroll on, find their name, claim it and everything, and then you're ready to play. And so you can literally just pick somebody to start, because the I Have Who Has games, they work in a cycle. So it doesn't matter where you start, you just go around and then you come back and end where you started. So it's ready to go. And it's super fun to play, and you can reuse it multiple times by having kids pick different slides. And there's one more thing I wanted to show you, so that you can use this with this idea or with just any kind of practice idea. And so I wanted to show you this add-on that is in Google Slides. And so to get it, I made a quick little video I'm going to insert to show you how to get it. So to get the add-ons, you just click on add-ons and then go down to where it says get add-ons. And then you are going to type in slide tool, I think it's slides toolbox. There it is, slides toolbox. And then you are going to click it from right here. And then you are going to click domain install. And then you might have to do individual install. It depends on how your school has things set up. So let's just try individual install. And then click continue. Okay, and then you're going to have to, sign in and continue and make sure that you give permissions and all of the stuff that you normally have to do when you install an extension. And then once you give all of your permissions, then the extension or the add-on will be installed, and now you get to use all of the cool features. So once you're back in Google Slides, and now when you click on the add-ons tab, you will see the slides toolbox, and then you can open it and it will pop up over here on the right side of your screen. And now you have all of these extra tools that you can use and you can play with. So another way you can use these I Have Who Has games, instead of having your students just run in and claim a slide, which is fun, but also might be a little bit chaotic, or it might cause one student to say, I'm already doing it or whatever. So most teachers do have numbers that they assign their students, like your class number is 3 or whatever. And so you can use that and just have students come in to their number and claim that slide as their number. But if you do that, you can't play the game again because they've already done the card that's on their slide number. So there is this awesome add-on, and if you go and you open the toolbox, you can randomize the slides. So there are a bunch of tools here, but what I'm going to do is select all of the slides I want to randomize. So I'm just clicking over here in the slide sorter on number 2. And if you hold down the shift button, it'll get everything between the first and the last thing you clicked. So I'm clicking the last slide, and notice how it's all selected now. And so now I can randomize them by clicking on page tools and then scrolling down just a little bit and clicking the button that says shuffle slides. And so now all the slides have been shuffled, and your students can go in and get their slide number still, and it'll be a brand new question for them to practice. So you can use this slide rearrange, slide shuffle, all these S words, but you can use this in a lot of different ways. So you can put maybe practice questions on here and then assign everybody a slide to go practice. And then once they have that question down, maybe you can shuffle them again and so that they get another question. So there's lots of different ways to use this, and it's way faster than dragging them and dropping them manually. So I hope that add-on is something you can use. Plus there's a lot of other parts and tools in that toolbox that you can look at and play around with. So I hope that this is something you can use. I know this is going to be fun for your students, whether you're in the classroom in a face-to-face or whether you're playing on Zoom or at a scheduled time or something like that. So anyways, good luck and have fun. Bye.